I have a background in motor design, starting with piston engines in aviation, and from there I got into electric motors and eventually worked my way here to ZeroAvia. I'm the head of systems and test engineering here at ZeroAvia. I lead a really talented group of engineers and technicians that are working on the development of the first certified electric propulsion system. Day to day, I come in and I do a lot of coordinating with the team in the morning. I do, scheduling and decide what kind of work that the team is going to be undertaking for the day and for the week, and do a lot of the planning for the development programs. Diversity here at ZeroAvia is really important. It brings a lot of unique perspectives, and when we're tackling these really difficult technical challenges, having these different perspectives or different ways of viewing problems is quite an asset, and it's something that really benefits the organization and allows us to move forward even faster. I've noticed some differences here with ZeroAvia's culture compared to other places I've worked. The key difference with ZeroAvia is the team's focus and desire to implement emissions-free aviation in the world. It's a really inspiring mission. It impacts a lot of people, and it really connects with the people in the communities because we're trying to do something good for the environment and for really the industry as a whole. I went to school on the Space Coast in Florida. I initially wanted to get involved in the space program, but after working a little bit on some different propulsion projects and a couple different technical problems, I really found that I like combustion engines and the problems that are there and what's facing that space today. So it really drew me in. Typically, for your heavier than air flight, you need a pretty energy dense power source, a lot of high power to weight ratio, and that's one thing that combustion engines really do provide to an airframe. Coming up with alternate ways to do that became a fascination for me pretty quickly, especially considering that we can make this power and make flight without having to produce any harmful emissions. It's been good being able to help to remove some of that from aviation. Here at ZeroAvia, we face a lot of different technical challenges regarding the certification of the aircraft, the technical challenges of integration, and an all-new novel propulsion system. So it's really nice that we're able to come to work and only focus on the technical challenges every day. We don't really have to worry so much about the people challenges, the facilities, or things like that. We can really focus on the technical challenges, and it really makes for a great environment where people can come together and share in the vision of zero emissions aviation. So my hopes for the future with this technology are that we see more and more of the turbine and fuel burning engines of kind of the mid-sized aircraft segment replaced with zero emissions electric motors. I hope that at least at the Part 23 mid-sized aircraft we can get converted over to electric propulsion as soon as possible. I think there's a lot of good work to do there in decarbonizing the atmosphere and reducing the impact of operating aircraft. In the shorter future, I'd like to see that spread to larger aircraft so we can take up more and more of the commercial aircraft space with zero-emission aviation and really start to reduce the amount of pollutants that are not only being injected into the atmosphere, but basically being taken like a fine syringe and pushed into the upper atmosphere right where they're the most harmful. I'm always learning every day, and that's kind of a big part of what characterizes ZeroAvia. It makes it great. Everyone can come here and learn. Just about every day you learn something new.